Barista said this. Sorry to hear that. So I'm gonna sing this, but before I sing this, I wanna say, have a good trip, have a good sleep, and yeah, you live again. Yeah, bless his soul. Hear, oh Lord, sound of my voice. Hear, oh Lord, and have mercy. My soul is longing for the glory of you. Hear, oh Lord, and answer me.
You sing the one and only Big Stone. We love you.
Thank you so much, Madam President. I just wish I could laugh because that was so funny. But there ain't nothing funny to laugh about while we gathered here today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm angry, I'm upset, because those powers that be, those who are responsible to do the right thing and to protect the citizens, more so our children, are not doing a goddamn thing. Now, why we have this Candlelight Vigil is because our children means a whole lot to the Marcus Garvey movement and the Amy Jakes Garvey coalition. And I've been around a woman by the name of Ruth Green for 18 years. And I watched the pain in her face every time we remember her birthday on June 8th. Every time Child's Month come around the 1st of May and they say we're celebrating Child's Month. I personally am not celebrating Child's Month. I'm angry at our past and present government who are supposed to be doing the thing to protect our children, and they're not doing a goddamn thing. And I'm angry. 18 years ago, on the 30th of April, 2005, a beautiful little 6-year-old girl by the name of Shanika Anderson went to the Coronation Market along with her mother Ruth Green, because her mother had to take care of the children. She works extremely hard, and that particular Saturday she didn't have anyone to babysit little Shanika Anderson. And she said, come on little Shanika Anderson, come with me so I can look out for you. Now the market is not a strange place for Shanika Anderson, because Ruth is a person that takes care of her children through the market. So little Shanika Anderson on a Saturday would go and hang out with Mama. An unscrupulous man somehow, and Ruth told me that big son, little Shanika don't live with anybody she don't know. So apparently somebody that knew this little 6-year-old girl lured her on the promise of a patty and some box juice, along with an 11-year-old little boy. When they went to St. William's Grants Park, downtown Kingston, they stopped in the park. There was some treat card Marley and some other things going on. And the 11-year-old somehow just recognized that something ain't right, and he slip away. Pick him couldn't hold Shanika and slip away too. Him took for himself and went back to the Coronation Market. This unscrupulous, nasty, dirty man took Shanika Anderson all the way to Raytown, the bushes of Manly Meadows. We brutally rape and sodomize poor little Shanika Anderson. Then he strangled her to death. Now when Ruth found out that her poor little baby 6-year-old Shanika is missing, like any concerned mother would do, she rushed to the police station and she said, please officer, about 4 o'clock in the evening, not no late, 10 o'clock at night. She was a concerned mother, and she went to the police and said, please, please, help me. Please help me look for my little 6-year-old baby girl, Shanika.
Stephanie.
And would you believe, the policeman looked at her and said, Mama, we wish we could help you, but there's no way we can go looking for your daughter. It takes 24 hours to find her and to go look for her and to report her missing. My heart hurt me. She went to Denham Town police station and tell her the same thing. I'm about running from one police station to the other and to go get some papers over there so like little Shanika Anderson could have gone on a date. This little 6-year-old must have had a boyfriend and went on a date. That stupid policeman. And I told her, I said, listen, you have to drop a lawsuit on them. They must pay. They must pay for what happened to Shanika Anderson. She's here. Ruth Green, come over here for a minute. I just want everybody to see this woman. This is a tower of strength. This is my tower of strength. I love this woman. If you see the pain on her face, I said, every time an anniversary comes, I said, Ruth, we have to do this one more time. She said, Claude, I understand. Because nobody really cares. And sooner or later, it's going to be a cold case. And they're just going to forget about my daughter. And I said, no. Never will I give up the search and the hunt for the killer of killers of beautiful little Shanika Anderson. She was top of her class. She was the best in her class. She had medals upon medals upon medals upon medals. She could have been anything. The prime minister, a doctor, a lawyer, a judge, anybody, because she was so brilliant. But she was deprived of her daughter. The following evening, which was a Sunday evening, at about 3 o'clock, she got a phone call that they found little Shanika Anderson. She thought they was going to say they found her alive, but they found little Shanika Anderson lifeless, brutally raped, strangled, and a used condom. Thank God for that used condom, because the DNA of little Shanika Anderson is there. She put up a fight, Ruth said. Underneath her fingernails were tissues of this dirty man. So we know why you're there. If we hold you, we're able to identify you with modern technology. Have a seat, Ruth. I know your pain. 2009, I'm not going to be long because I want Sister Pat to come up here and chant them out. 2009, there was a little boy by the name of Courtney Walker. Courtney Alexander Walker, all the way in Bamba River, St. Thomas. I went to the spot that poor little Courtney Walker body lay. His mother, Roma Taylor, couldn't afford to send him to school on that Friday. So she said, little Courtney, come to the river with me. And Courtney, hard life sufferer they call him, took him to the river. And while she was there, she ran out of soap powder. So she said, Courtney, could you just go back home and get me some soap powder? And while Courtney Walker was walking home through the bushes, he was gang raped, stabbed 57 times, and they cut his throat like an animal. The killer of Shanika Anderson has not been found, and the killer of Courtney Walker has not been found. And we can now fast forward it to 2008 to Ananda Dean, a beautiful little 8-year-old little girl. Coming from school, she was lured a long distance away from her home up there in Cypress Hill. And they brutally raped and murdered Ananda Dean. And then we can go now into Shante Skyers, another beautiful 8-year-old little girl on her way from school. She was brutally attacked, dragged in the bushes and raped. And they murdered Shante Skyers. Now the community got upset. They said, "Look, we find the killer car. Enough is enough." And I want to people feel away. And the dirty man who will just mash him up. There was poor little Miguel Williams. And Miguel Williams was there. He's mentally unstable, of unsound mind. They call him Mr. Cool because everything was so jolly about Miguel Williams. And the mob grabbed him, chop him up, put a tire around his neck, and light him on fire, and murdered Miguel Williams because they thought he was the killer of Shante Skyers. When story come to bump, he was innocent. They hold on to 2 more people I don't even know how the case go, but 2 lives have been lost, yes. Shante Skyer is dead. Miguel Williams is also dead. Then we move right along now to Arnett Gardens. Yetania Francis, her mother was home about 9 o'clock and felt a little peckish. You know, we there the yard and we feel peckish and we say, little Yetania Francis, go to the store, go get little knicks-knacks. And Yetania left the home and went to get some knicks-knacks. 9 o'clock passed, them can't find Yetania. 10 o'clock passed, them can't find Yetania. Then the mother, at about 10:30, smelled something burning. And she said, I wonder who about dead dog, them time of night, yeah. God Almighty. Can you imagine? That was the body of Yetania Francis being burned after they stabbed her and raped her repeatedly and killed her. The mother smelled burning flesh. One thing I must tell you about Miguel Williams before I close off, because I don't want it to be too long. When they killed Miguel Williams, they videotaped it. Yeah, they chop him up, put a tie around his neck and light it. And send the video. Go get Charmaine Lee, the mother of Miguel Williams. She's a big stone when we look on the video. And I see, and put a tie around the son and light it. And them laugh. I know, now it hurt me. Because the killers of all these children that I just named are out there. Last but not least, if you look across the street, you'll see Kamisha Wright. We're talking about Kamisha Wright from Cocoa Peace in Clarendon. On the 21st of June last year, the unthinkable happened when Kamisha Wright opened up her doors for her cousin, Roshane. Boy, in our country, actually, I suffer a scammer, a dirty boy. And I'm out to killing them at Trelawney. And she said, come, my cousin. Because Gwendolyn McKnight and Roshane Barnett, mother, are sisters. And Kimberly Wright opened up our doors with our 4 pictures of them, 3 little girl and the little boy, 26 months old. And invite this dirty boy inside. All the way from Trelawney. Him come, them start take over the place, all of a sudden I sell ganja. Him also here. Remember she have our 3 little girls with me. Him take over the place, now take no talk. And when Kimberly said, but you can't do that, Ray, him get upset. And then see him one evening, a bevel, a knife. All Gwendolyn McKnight pass him with the knife. I sharpen it, back and forth. And about 2 o'clock in the morning, when Kimberly gone asleep, he cut her throat. Then goes a boom and cut the next 15-year-old one throat. Then goes a boom and cut the next 13-year-old one throat. And then when them look on the little boy and draw him out on the veranda, cut him throat and put X all over his body. When they did the autopsy on these 5 beautiful people, they were stabbed and mutilated over 105 times. This is what is happening in our country. And we stand aside and look. They have a monument downtown. I'm going to be finishing up now. They have a monument downtown. They call it, I think it is Secret Garden. They have it. I mean, I know what's secret about it because them picked me a ball out from the grave. What's secret about that? Them kill them out pick me 2,800 names up on the wall. A secret garden. I call it the disgrace garden. Because once you kill a child, you're a disgrace to the Almighty God. In 2008, when they constructed that, by 2017, the wall full up. Some things are right. They know what go on, they might take over picnic them. They might put some millions of dollars as preventive measures so we can put better care, educate the parents home, educate the school, educate the community so we can find them dirty man away and take over picnic them. No, sir. And that's where the money I go. The money I go now for lengthen the wall of Secret Garden so that Secret Garden can be bigger to accommodate more picnic. Fire upon them people there. See? Jamaica, We have to wake up. We can't sit down willy-nilly and just expect the police to do them part, because they don't care about we. They were orchestrated to do what they did. The police force was formed in 1865 to catch runaway slaves. They don't care. The police was formed to protect the Anchilans, the elites, the colonizers. That's why them have the lighter in law, them catch you past 9 o'clock and you can't come to where you did. Them lock you up because of the ladder. But tonight I'm so happy that the church is here. I'm so happy that Major Ephraim White is here from Marcus Garvey in schools is here. I'm so happy that Deacon Espute is here. I'm so happy that Majiba, the president, is here. I'm so happy that the CEO Yinga, Frank Snatcher from this community, and them beautiful little picnic is here because we're doing it for them. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to my bickering. I'm angry, I'm upset, and you should be too.
Of course.
Every child that is missing, I do a research and I know what went on with our children. So at this time I'm gonna call Sister Pat. Sister Pat, are you here? Come over here, darling. We've heard from the church. I know Nature Ellis is here, and I know others are here. I invited Empress Radiance is here also. We also have Emmanuel Tree, but please, we wanted to be on record that the church came out, because we had 2 performances already. We had Yinga doing 2 songs, and we had the children and so on, but we just wanted to go on record, because Jason Cross from the Observer is here. We wanted to go on record that the church represents. Sister Pat, the time is yours.
Thank you.